This morning, the road to the White House stretching from coast to coast as Republican voters in 15 states, from Alaska to Alabama, cast their primary ballots. GOP frontrunner Donald Trump, who swept the first 7 states of the primary, is widely expected to pick up the lion's share of the more than 800 delegates at stake today.
Haley, she's not a problem. I think she's very negative for the party, but she's not a problem in terms of winning because we're winning by a lot.
It's great to be here in Fort Worth.
While Nikki Haley, fresh off her first victory of the campaign over the weekend in Washington, D.C., taking aim at Trump in Texas, arguing since his first term, he's been a drag on the party as a whole, with losses at the state and federal levels.
At some point, maybe we should say the reason that America keeps losing is because of Donald Trump.
Today's Super Tuesday contests come on the heels of a unanimous Supreme Court ruling Monday in Mr. Trump's favor, ordering his name be included on primary ballots in Colorado and other states where courts or officials had tried to bar him for allegedly engaging in insurrection on January 6th.
You cannot take somebody out of a race because an opponent would like to have it that way.
Mr. Trump praising the ruling and arguing he's been politically targeted by the Biden Department of Justice.
They're nonsense cases and everybody sees it.
The Biden campaign responding, calling Mr. Trump's statement, quote, unhinged, confused ramblings focused only on himself.
But the focus tonight will be on the Republicans, Trump holding a party here in Florida, and Nikki Haley heading back to South Carolina, her home state, with no events scheduled, adding to the growing speculation that the end of her campaign could be near. Savannah?
All right, Garrett, thank you. Let's turn to Kristen Welker, moderator of Meet the Press, and NBC national political correspondent Steve Kornacki, who has memorized primary and caucus rules for all 16 states and one territory. But it all boils down to a very hard road for Nikki Haley after tonight.
Yeah, 2 big problems for Haley. Let's just call up what's at stake today. In yellow, you're going to see these are all the states voting today. The problem for Haley, of course, is she hasn't won states yet. She won the District of Columbia, but that was very different. And you look at these states and you see 2 things. Number one, you see demographics. A lot of these states are conservative southern states. They don't have electorates that have been friendly to her so far. But the other big problem for her is the rules. We've seen before where she's got 43% in New Hampshire, 40% in South Carolina. She's been able to collect some delegates. Take a look at the biggest state on the map today, California. The rules, closed primary. No independents, no Democrats. Those have been Haley's bread and butter in this primary. Also, winner take all. If Trump gets a simple majority in California, he gets all 169 delegates. Haley getting 40% does nothing for her. And there are all sorts of states on the map today that are like this. So unless she's winning states and winning them outright, she's going to fall way behind.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. In many ways, many people are expecting the general election to begin in earnest as a practical matter tonight. And how is it shaping up?
Great question, Savannah. I mean, one of the big questions we're watching for is the 40% or so that Nikki Haley's been getting. Can Trump get that? The answer is no. His campaign acknowledges about 25% off the table. But what happens to that other 15% independent, moderate voters? Can he win those in a general election, or does that represent a real vulnerability for him? Anecdotally, I was just at a Haley event last week talking to some of her supporters, and I said, look, what if she doesn't win the nomination? Will you vote for Trump? Their answer was yes, Savannah. And those are the types of voters he needs if he wants to win swing states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina.
So it's really a slice of this Haley vote that potentially either Trump or Biden has got to pick up if they want to get over that 50% and win the election. This isn't exactly a rematch of 2020. The candidates are the same. The dynamics are not, Steve.
The polling, Savannah, is looking very different than it did 4 years ago. If you remember 4 years ago, in a major poll, Joe Biden never once trailed Donald Trump. Just in the past several days, 4 major national polls all put Donald Trump ahead of Joe Biden between 2 to 4 points. Our own NBC poll a few weeks ago put Trump ahead by 5. And the biggest issue for Biden is this. The New York Times poll asked voters, if you voted for Trump in 2020, are you still with him? 97% said yes. If you voted for Biden in 2020, are you still with him? Look at the slippage. Only 85% of Biden's 2020 coalition is with him. So there's the slippage. And that's why Donald Trump, who never led Biden in a single poll, now consistently leads by a couple points.
So he's got to bring back the faithful there in the next 9 months or so. All right, we shall see how it all shakes out tonight. Kristen and Steve, it's going to be a late one. NBC News will have complete coverage of the Super Tuesday results. We start at 5 Eastern on NBC News Now. Lester and I will see you tonight, 10 Eastern, right here on NBC. And, of course, you can find live updates throughout the day on NBCnews.com.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.